there everybody, Chris from Orlando here, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're not going to be talking about the parks, but rather a movie review. Alright, uncharted waters. Hopefully no one else has thought of this concept. We're going to be talking about Raya and the Last Dragon. Now don't worry if you haven't seen the movie, there will both be a spoiler and a spoiler-free review. So cue the theme song and let's get into it. So we'll start with a spoiler-free review. Let me just start out by saying, yeah, this isn't your typical Disney movie. There's a lot more action and a lot less singing than you normally get from the House of Mouse. When I first saw the trailers, I was thinking, yeah, this will be good because it's Disney, of course it'll be good. But it wasn't something I was hyped for. But let me tell you, this movie blew away all my expectations and subverts many Disney cliches. For example, Raya is a little bit of a pessimist. Like, she obviously believes she can save the world and whatnot, but she's more closed off to other people than other Disney princesses. Which is interesting to see that side of her clash with the hopeful side she gets from her dad. And yes, Raya is a Disney princess. She's the Princess of Heart, which I guess secures her spot in the next Kingdom Hearts game. Sishu, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, the Last Dragon is amazing. Not only does she look so soft and seriously I just want to hug her, but she, and I hesitate to say my favorite Disney character of all time, especially since you really can't beat Genie, but she's like top 5 favorite Disney characters of all time. I was concerned after the whole "look how close my head is to my butt" joke in one of the trailers, but Sishu proved to be so much more than just another quirky sidekick. She has morals and principles, and she gets mad and upset by things. I can see why Disney broke their recent trend of naming their films a single adjective to give both Raya and Sishu top billing, because she's so well fleshed out. The other characters in the band of adventurers are great too, and that might be because 1, their antics don't overstay their welcome, and 2, because when the chips were down in the finale, they all pull their own weight. And also the score by James Newton Howard is one of the best I've heard in a movie recently, so it gets massive points for that. And now we come to Namaari, the main antagonist. You know, I really miss the "I'm evil" mwahaha Disney villains, but also I'm just glad we didn't get another twist villain. Namaari isn't even a villain, she's just the antagonist, which is not the same thing. The movie did a great job of building Namaari up as a threat throughout the entire movie. However, there is one thing I wish they would change about her, but that's going to be behind this upcoming spoiler wall. Warning, this is your spoiler alert! Again, spoiler alert! If you don't want Raya and the Last Dragon to be spoiled for you, subscribe to the channel so you can come back and watch the rest of this video after you've seen the movie. You have been alerted. So the inciting incident of the movie involves a young Namaari tricking a young Raya into showing her the location of the Dragon Gem, a powerful artifact that saved the world from these creatures called Druun that turn people into stone. Raya's dad wants to bring together the 5 countries? Kingdoms? Towns? The 5 regions: heart, spine, fang, talon, tail, earth, wind, fire, air, and a hole in the bottom of the sea. However, because the other 4 regions believe that Heart is doing so well because they have this powerful artifact, they want it for themselves. They break the gem and pandemonium ensues. If I could make one change to this movie, it's that Namaari is less involved with this betrayal. I'd have preferred if Namaari inadvertently leads Fang to the gem, pandemonium ensues, and then over the next 6 years buys into the Fang propaganda that it was Raya and Heart's fault that the world ended, only to then turn around at the very end to the good guy side. Essentially, I want her to be Zuko from Avatar. Also, I thought it was really cool that it wasn't Raya who put the Dragon Gem back together, it was Namaari, which really fits well into the whole trust thing they have going out throughout the whole movie. Also, holy crap, Disney killed a baby in the finale, you guys! Like, it was for a minute, but the baby was stoned, y'all. It counts. My only other complaint about the movie is that it falls into a pretty formulaic structure. You go to a location, meet some characters, get the gem, and add one new member to the party. Obviously, that's an oversimplification of events, but you get the idea. I touched on it during the spoiler-free section, but one scene that stuck out to me was about the halfway point in the movie, where Raya and Sisu are talking about trust, which is really the movie's core theme. Raya says that in this world you can't trust people, and she can't just ask for the Dragon Balls. Dragon Gems. But Sisu isn't about that life, even after she was betrayed by the leader of Talon. It was this scene that really showed that Raya isn't your average Disney protagonist, and Sisu isn't your ordinary comic relief. Both characters were betrayed at some point, but both handled it very differently. My favorite scene is after they get the fourth shard of the gem. Every time they get a new gem, Sisu gets a new power, one that belonged to one of her siblings. In this scene, she gets the power to bring the rain, and also the ability to fly. I say fly, it's really more creating a set of magical platforms and running across them, but I'm just gonna say fly. What's great about this scene is that usually rain is shorthand for bad times. There's a reason why it's always raining in funerals and movies. But here, rain is a sign of hope, a clean slate. And Sisu taken to the sky is the best first flight scene since How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, it was incredibly beautiful. And that's my review of Raya and the Last Dragon. Overall, a fantastic movie that I'd probably make a few small changes to, but overall, a fantastic experience. Whether you buy it on Disney Plus or brave the movie theaters for it. Overall, I give it a 5 out of 5 Dragon Shard Gems. I will also take this time to announce a new series for the channel, Fantasy Imagineering, in which I talk about how certain Disney properties, such as Raya and the Last Dragon, can be integrated into the parks, as well as redoing certain poorly received attractions. Stitch's Great Escape. Don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to Chris from Orlando for more awesome Disney videos. I'm Chris from Orlando, and seriously, I just want to hug Sisu. She looks so soft. Take care, y'all. One love. Don't hurt nobody.